Hi, Larry Kruger with another session of Ask the Expert. Wanted to give you a couple of St. Patrick Day jokes. Now, one of them is very tame, and the second one is a little off color, but keeping with the spirit of the season, you can leave after the first one. Now, I'm going to put on my best Ottawa Valley Irish accent. So, for all you folks from Ireland, I apologize for this. But anyway, here's the first one. This one's a little tame, but it's cute. A fellow's walking down the street in Dublin, and he sees this old Irish guy with a stick and a string on it sitting over a puddle in the middle of the street. The guy walks over and he says, Jesus, he says, what are you doing? He says, fishing here. It's a little cold out here, isn't it? He says, yeah, it's cold. He says, why don't you come into the pub with me? I'll get you a nice bowl of Irish stew. He says, oh, that'd be lovely. He said, that'd be lovely. Going to the bar, he gets him a nice plate of Irish stew, and the lad eats it up, and the other guy says, would you like a Guinness to wash that down? That'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh, Lord Thunder, would that ever be nice? Yes, I'll take a little glass of Guinness. He said, if it's not a bother. No, not a bother at all. He said, what about a wee glass of whiskey? Would you like that? It's cold out here. Oh, my Lord Jesus, that'd be lovely of you. Thank you so much, sir. Gets him a little glass of whiskey, and the little fellow's sipping on it. He says, tell me, he says, how many fish did you catch today? He says, you're my fifth one. Now, I want to tell you an off-color joke. Now, this is off-color for all the prudish people out there. Best leave the site right now, be forewarned. At any rate, there's a story about Pat and his wife, Mary. Now, Pat works in a great big potato factory. They manufacture French fried potatoes, and they ship them all over the world. Anyway, Pat comes home, and again, I'm going to, use the best Irish accent I could possibly muster, and it's from the Ottawa Valley in Canada, where we have a lot of Irish, German, Polish people, and we all kind of talk the same. Anyway, the fellow come home from work, Pat, and he says to his wife, Mary, he says, Mary, he says, I don't know what come over me. He says, but today I had the strangest urge to stick my willy in the potato peeler. And Mary says, Lord Thunder and Patrick, we only have 6 children. I thought you wanted a big family. And he says, I do, but the devil must have come into me or something. I don't understand it. She says, go to bed, get some rest. You're overworked. So the next day, Patrick comes home from the factory, and he says, Mary, he says, today, he said, the urge just was overwhelming. I want to stick my willy into the potato peeler. She says, my God, Patrick, she says, you go to bed. She says, I'm going to be in there in a few minutes, and you'll forget all about that. Next day, Mary's at home. She gets a call from the hospital. Sure enough, it's Pat. Mary says, what's wrong, guys? She says, I'm in the hospital. She said, my God, Lord Thunder and Jesus, what happened to you, bye? He says, well, he said, the urge, I could not resist the urge. He said, I ended up sticking my willy in the potato peeler. She says, my God, man, what happened? He said, well, we both got fired and her boyfriend beat the shit out of me. Have yourself a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. May you live for as long as you want and never want for as long as you live. Happy St. Pat's. Gavai.